Yo. 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 What's up, boys? How are we doing today? Kage, what's up, brother? GT. Welcome. What's good? On 6K right now, a bit stuck on what to do. Have you gotten all your coin rewards from the FC Hub? That's tip number one, and we'll go through that. You'll see me kind of do that today. We're finishing them up, so whether you want to mass bid, or no, you don't really want to mass bid 150. I don't think mass bidding works. I've just been buying bronzes for 200. But the key is to try to find bronzes that can sell most likely quickly or within the hour. And I found a player to do that with that took us basically all the way to, was that 229? But it's slowing down a little bit. And then also, too, you guys have to list each card one by one on the relist if you want it to count for a listing objective. So if you guys are struggling to get to the 1,000 relists or the 1,000 list in general, that's like the next step. So if you can get a full transfer list of 100 or close to it, and then one by one keep relisting stuff that has a good chance of selling, that's going to be your best friend. Whether you want to transition to BPM after that, whether you want to snipe silvers, I think all silvers are still 700 plus. Whether you want to look at like certain teams, there's a ton of stuff you can do, but in general, let me pause the music real quick. When it comes to making coins on the web app, I refuse to sweat. And what I mean by that is I refuse to go insane to the point where I'm doing stuff I'd never do to try to make just a little bit coins, just a little bit more coins than something else. When tomorrow, when we get access to the game, none of this is going to matter. The packs we're going to get, the FIFA points we're going to get, the grinding that's going to open up, the gameplay, the just flipping of stuff because things will be lower. So like we can do our silver methods really easy. Chelsea lost. I didn't see the game. I saw the score. Saw they were losing. I saw Isaac got injured in the Liverpool game. Brev decided not to get EAFC 26. Why, man? You gotta fall victim to it every single year, bro. It's the yearly cycle. You just gotta let it happen, man. Alright, how many more do we need? I'm gonna buy... I need to buy what? 21 more? So the guy I've been using, you can use whoever you want, but I do bronze rares because bronze rares typically hold a little bit more value for SBCs and stuff. I do defenders. I find a country in a league. I found a center back that's been selling pretty well. Looks like there's not as many selling for him now. We could mix it up if we wanted to. Should we try French, like the women's league? Just like random about defenders French from the women's league. Yeah, I see for here there's none on the market. So if we put that up to 250, there's no bronze rare women defenders. That's wild. BPM currently 20% sells after 59 minutes, so not super great if you're wondering. Yeah, I was doing BPM earlier. It was working relatively well earlier when people were getting the stuff done right away. Now it's definitely slowed down a little bit. But like I said, it's mainly for the web app. It's going to be a little bit more difficult once we get access to the full game starting tomorrow, which if you guys didn't hear, we get it way earlier than expected. If you have EA Play, or if you do a month of EA Play, or if you're on Xbox, I think it automatically, you get EA Play, right? Or something like that. We get the game tomorrow morning. For me, for you guys, it's like 1 p.m. So no need for New Zealand for you Xbox folks. Adam, what's up, buddy? Big! What's good, boys? All right, I'm going to show you guys something real quick. I'm excited. So I haven't... I recorded a 30-minute video today that I don't know if I'm going to upload or not. So essentially it was me kind of starting the web app. To me, it was really boring. It was really boring. I was just kind of doing the standard stuff. I wasn't getting anything crazy. And then when I stopped recording, I did one of the player pick objectives that I got. And I got Marmouche. So Marmouche is over 50k right now. He's extinct at 50k. And we have him untradeable. You doing the buy now objective? Yeah, we're finishing that up. Why you buy for 200 and sell for 200? If you guys don't know, the coins you get from the buy now objective, if you buy now something for 200 that you think would sell for 200, either relatively quickly or within the hour, especially with enough listings, the amount of coins you get for the amount of coins you lose, it's a net positive. So if you look at this, if you buy now 25, okay, for 200, and you list them for 200, you lose 10% for EA tax. But look how many coins you get for that. So it's more than you lose. So people have been doing that in bulk. You can do it for 25, 50, 100. We're about to hit 250. And then the 500 one's just a trophy. So that's not that big of a deal. But if you guys haven't done that yet for the buy nows, do that right now. Get your easy coins that way. That's going to be your easiest coins you get on the web app. And then the second easiest is going to be the listing. A rule of thumb with these, though, is it goes up to 1,000, and it's a premium gold players pack. The coins stop at 500. We almost have 500 listings. If you guys get pretty close to a full transfer list or a full transfer list, do not relist all. I don't believe a relist all counts towards progress. You have to do card by card. So just keep that in mind. Oh, did I say 10%? What was it, 5? Dude, I can't remember. Dude, it's been a minute, bro. What's EA tax again? Do we have any accountants here? Can you move webcam so we can see coins? Here, we'll just put it in the bottom. It's always been 5? Why was I thinking 10 for some reason? Yeah, no, I think you're right with 5. I'm just having a brain fart currently. Oh. How are you guys doing? Any crazy pack pulls so far? I saw someone got Mbappe and another person got R9 on Twitter. Got Lamine untradeable? W. How much coins do you have in total? If everything's sold, about 25k. How do you have access to the objectives? Everyone should have access to the objectives now. Before, it wasn't available. But now it should be. If you don't have access to it, the workaround is Pale Tools. You can claim all through Pale Tools, and you'll still get the coins and stuff. Yeah, if you look at all the stuff we have, once these sell for 150, 200, we got basically a full transfer list of that. Also, too, what we're doing. Have you been, anyway, Mumbo? Been a few months since here. So check in again. I'm doing good, buddy. I'm excited. I'm ready to get off the web app already. I'm really not a big fan of the web app, so early on. But for Gauntlet, so the 3 teams we're going to use for Gauntlet is going to be a mix of these. The championship of the Gauntlet is going to be our sweaty team, whatever that is. The round before that, so the second round of the Gauntlet, is going to be our Sunderland team. So our Sunderland team that will hopefully will be mainly first owner. that we're going to work on over the course of the next few days. And then maybe some some bought ones if we can't get them all. And then our first team we're going to use in the Gauntlet is going to be a mix of kind of like a meta, a mix of first owner cards that we want to find a way to fit into a squad. And finally, it's going to be a choice for YouTube members. So one of the perks for YouTube members is you guys are going to help decide the player you want to put in the squad. So whether that be existing players we already have in the club, if you have a fan favorite of them, like in previous years, Crespo was a fan favorite. If someone's a YouTube member and loves Crespo, they could put Crespo in the team. If you have a club you support that's not Newcastle, and we pack one of your guys' players, you want me to put them in there, or if it's a player on the market that we could buy if we have the coins for, and realistically sell it back at the same price and not really lose coins on it, I'm willing to do those things. The only thing I'm thinking we don't allow the members to do is choose the goalkeeper. Because I don't want you guys choosing like a 40 rated Chinese goalkeeper that's like 5'2". Giannis, what's up, buddy? So that's where I'm currently thinking are going to be the 3 squads. So YouTube member team first, Sunderland second, and then meta for the final. Have 5K coins. Should I do BPM? Have you finished all your objectives for coins in the FC Hub? Did you manage to do... can you change your name on here? I thought you had to wait until console. I need to buy 6 more cards, by the way, until I get my next coin bonus. Let me do that real quick. Bronze rare. Position defender. Thank you for the sub, by the way. Appreciate you. Dude, who bought them all? You frauds. I show you guys a 1 card and you already take them all. Unbelievable. Does an ex YouTube member of like a year and a half have an account? We're doing active ones, buddy. I'm sure if there's other players in the team, we could throw some stuff around, but that's one of the perks we're going to have for members. And on the off chance our channel goes viral this year somehow and we have like 1 million members, we'll have more squads and like tweak it and do other stuff too. How should I be doing this, mate? You want to buy now. Okay, what's the next best one? Is midfielder's good? There's a Cam earlier that was working well. Looks like he's back lower in price. Let me see if I refresh if the defenders are there. Oh no, they're still there. So yeah, I've been buying this defender at 200 and selling for 200. And that's been working like a charm. So what was it? 6 more? 8 more? You just want to find a card that you think can sell within the hour. So try different filters. I usually like bronze rares, top nations. There we go. So we just got the objective for 250. So even though we're losing coins, very few coins on each card there, we now have a bonus 1,500 coins. So we just made 1,500 coins very easily. Alright, is that the last one we need to worry about? For buying cards off the market? Because the next one's 500, it's a trophy. Yes. So the next thing we have to do is we got the 50 players listed, 100 listed, 250. We're almost at 500, so we'll probably by the end of the stream get another 1,500 coins from that one. The question is, with relisting, we should be good. I don't know if I want to do BPM right now, though. I'm not opposed to doing BPM right now. I think it'd be good if I keep relisting. But if I take the bronzes that haven't sold yet, and we get those liquid coins, we should see if we can move it up a tier of trading real quick. And I'm thinking silvers might be piquing my interest. Coleman's only 1.7, 87 pace, dribbling and rapid plus. How much is Holland? I wonder how quick that gets bought. Openda was looking OP earlier. How much is Openda? It's like 25K. What's your transfer profit? I'm at the top of your leaderboards. I'm not sure. I can check. I might be negative, or I was negative for a bit. I'm at 4.4K, and then once my other stuff sells, it should be better. Do you not lose 10 coins a card? You lose 10 coins a card, but you make way more off the objective coins you get from it. So think of it like this. You do that for 25. If you're losing 10 coins a card, you can do the math on that. If you're getting 1,500 coins for buying 25 at a loss, then you do that in bulk. If you do it for 250, it costs you 2,500. In the listing one too, you're listing cards as well. So you're getting total coins, 1,500, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1,500 times 8 is the amount of coins available there. All right, I was going to look at how much are informs going for. Their discard. Dude, Roof's got... He didn't get screwed out of one because the goalkeeper who won it had like a 9.5 on foot mob. So it's understandable, but Roof's had a perfect game against Crystal Palace. I thought for sure we'd have a Sunderland one week one, which is a little frustrating. Birmingham team of the week looking good. Curious how much... what was the change with shadows? Or just chemsals in general? They're not as much. They're not as much rating upgrades, right? So we're looking at 850 right now. Yeah, the market's so dry, man. How are managers doing? I did BPM earlier and I got a Brazilian manager and sold them for like, I think 1,200. I feel like picking up some of these, recycling through wouldn't be bad. Especially with the amount of bronzes on the market. Maybe potentially open bids. Could you do, hold on. Could we do managers, bronze? I'm going to try to find a filter real quick. There's just not too many on the market that have value. Sucks. How much did the England ones go for? 200? Yeah, see, they don't even go for anything. How about the silvers? I feel like there's so few silvers on the market. People might be doing silver pack method if the silvers are still up in price. Maybe you can get lucky with a 200 coin buy now. Like Spanish silver rare. Next one on the market's 5K. Could I sneak like double coins on that maybe? So I'd be like looking for stuff like this. Yeah, dude. Tottenham, I feel like, is going to get a decent amount of cards. Dude, look at Sunderland's team. So, I'm going to spam BPM a lot this week because I want to get the initial Sunderland players. Look at Sunderland's starting lineup I'm going to have. Look at that. Besides Roofs and Siddiqui, who are going to get evoed very quickly, Sunderland has a full gold team. Plus golds on the bench. That's so wild, man. Okay, hold on. 1 second. So, Sunderland has, technically, 1, 2... I mean, we can put them in. Abdullah works. Not too bad for a Sunday League team? Nah, bro. You're wild. Alright, so some of these guys aren't going to be packable. Others are. So these 3 will be. He won't be. Probably remove him. Talby has a Belgium, which is weird. Because he just qualified for the World Cup. So I don't know why he'd have a Belgium card. I don't think he just switched his nationality. He's been on Morocco for at least a little bit. How much is Xhaka? Granite. Ooh! Cheap boy. Alright, is anybody expensive? Broby's discard. Lefebvre. Cheap. Those are all going to be cheap. I don't even need to look. The silvers might be. Siddiqui's extinct. He was on the market for 5K before, so someone bought him. Roofs. Yay, why you gotta do this to me, bro? Oh my gosh. Do we really have 10K price ranges for silvers? Dude, is it going to be impossible to pack them? I got 400 coins. What's the method, King? Have you done all the coin objectives yet? I got progression at Kirk. Should I keep or sell? Depends on how many coins you already have. Most players, you'd think they'd go up at least a bit in value. The issue, though, is... The question is, how much in value do they go up, and how much could you be missing out on coins you make now? Outside of, like, the objectives and stuff, you're not going to be missing out on too many coins. And once we get on the game tomorrow, or literally within the next, like, 15 hours, you're not going to be worried about those coins as much. Because you're going to be making so many with gameplay and stuff. Which, by the way, speaking of gameplay, does anyone have an updated list on the single-player draft and the online draft rewards this year? The only list I'm seeing is a copy and paste from last year's on a website. Dude, I would love to get Ba on my team. I just don't know how feasible it is going to be to get the Sunderland Silvers at this point. Like, I could potentially trade with it. That might not be a bad thing, honestly. Dude, it's so weird going to Prem. Like, we could sit here and like see what the cheapest Sunderland Silvers are and try to flip them. Oh, dude, I'm so excited for Mundle's Evo as well. Does Pembele even exist anymore? He went on loan last year. I haven't seen him at all. Apparently that's the reward, but it's weird. If you just put a link in chat, I can't see the link because YouTube blocks them. Did you do that? I'm missing out since I'm market banned on Companion. Will I be if you guys can't get on the web app today, you're not missing out on much. You put a link. Could you send me the link either on Discord or just tell me what to type in and find? like it was said on Twitter. All right, let's do... Also, too, if you guys want to know what trading tips I'm going to be doing tomorrow, we have the video pinned in chat, how to make coins in EAFC 26. Goes over all kind of the filters that I'll be rocking going into tomorrow once we hop on the game. And then our trading playlist in general is in the description. They'll keep upgrading as well. Players with a minimum overall 65. Do these have to be... These don't have to be Air to B's, do they? Yeah, no, we're good. FIFA U team. Yeah, this was the link I saw. It was pulling from this. So all they did as a site is they updated it to 26, but they copy and pasted the packs from last year. I think what they might be doing is if they see streamers get something, they potentially add it in. But I'm not seeing the, is it the player packs? Like the ×3s and stuff? Got 3,000 coins. Any idea how to make more coins early on in this game, buddy? Yep, if you guys haven't done all your FC hubs, your milestones, if you haven't done your transfer market mastery, if you haven't bought 250 players with buy now, and if you haven't listed 500 to 1,000, look for bronze rares that you can buy now for 200 coins that have a good chance of selling within the hour. Do that in bulk. The 10 coins you lose out on per card, you make way more back in return for the coins. From there, you can kind of snipe some stuff. You can bid some stuff. You can do some BPM. You could look at a specific player and try to make a few coins off of them. I wouldn't get too intense after that. I would get SBCs done, and I would just kind of chill. It's not going to be worth the hassle. How do you get into the FC Hub? If you can't see it right here, I'm not sure, because mine I got access to like 2 hours after the web app went live. If this isn't there for you, the workaround is Pale Tools. If you get on Pale Tools, even if that's hidden for you, you can hit Claim All from whatever's behind it, and you should be good to go. The only thing I could think that maybe opens it up is if you did the intro SBC. I don't know. That's the only other thing I did in the meantime, so maybe that was the case. Yeah, guys, I have a method this year. Most years, we make millions of coins off of silver center backs and silver lib and stud cards. I'm telling you right now, goalkeeper trading this year, sniping, bidding, we about to go crazy with. We're going to get all the names. We're going to figure out the heights. We're pulling out the measurements. And I'm telling you right now, I don't care what anyone tells you. Size matters this year. It's going to be a big deal. What's the trading plan for today? Getting all the objectives done for coins in the FC Hub. And then after that, just doing SBCs and chill until tomorrow. Seeing if we can flip things here and there. Like, I'm going to look at some other cards. A little bit of BPM, but not going too crazy on stuff. Maybe go back to some Sunderland cards as well. I'm just kind of hopping around. You just got to work around. Yeah, I had to work around initially, but then it gave me access at some point. So I don't know what happened. What's the bronze rare called? You can buy and sell back for 200 quick. I was using, if you go to Bronze Rares Defenders League 1, I was using this guy. Methalie. M-E-T-H-A-L-I-E. And he's been working pretty well. Especially if you're doing it in bulk. That's been working well. So if you want to take a screenshot of that, if you just want to search up that. But I'll show you some more filters too. So like, if we went to Bronze Rares, I'll show it for like the Women's League. So if you look at Bronze Rares for the Women's League, you'll see there's stuff that's not selling by the end of the hour. But if we look at Defenders, there are no Defenders on the market for Bronze Rares. Let's look at midfielders. No midfielders that are Bronze Rares that are French. So if we maybe drop the French and then maybe look at Bronze Rares from the league, is there anything? Nope. There isn't. Is there midfielders? Nope, there isn't. Is there anything? There's just attackers. And a goalkeeper, looks like. But bronzes have a lot more supply. I'm curious to see how much do silver rares go for. The silver rare market right now might be good. Do you bid on them? No, I believe it's for buy nows only. I could be wrong. Has anyone been doing bidding and that's been working for you? For the objective? Oh, I'm full. Wait, no, I'm not. Wait. What? Oh. Was that... Oh, that was the objective pack I opened. That was so weird. I hate that I missed them. Because the enter doesn't work anymore. You check Ritter? It's like probably 800. 850. Oh, he might be Do you think he could go up? I don't know, man. I'm not really a guy to tell you if I think somebody would go up or not. I'm not really that kind of market. I usually chill in like the lower end stuff. Whole different vibe where I'm at. So I can chill at 700. Watch this. We're going to do 700 defenders. Look at that. No defenders on the market for 7. Oh, wait, no, it's a glitch. Nice pack bull. Best pack bull we got was Marmouche, who's extinct at 50k. So our first squad outside of our Sunderland and outside of our YouTube member squad is going to be building around him. So keeping it kind of prem based. Dude, George I feel like is going to be an excellent Evo. I'm happy I got him for Stoner. Not really happy with a lot of the rest of it though. But it really doesn't matter too much. I got Marmouche from a objective player pick. Objective reward player pick. Eredivisie minimum of 1. Wait, do Eredivisie hold value then? So I'd be doing this kind of thing too. I'd be looking at SBCs, whatever the requirement is. If you're trying to buy it yourself, also be trading with it. Or at least see if you can come up with a filter for it. So if I did Silver Eredivisie, do these have a little bit more value? Potentially. I'd be looking at maybe silver rares at the same price. Switch back. Maybe defenders. That would have been 200 coins. We won them. Okay. So we're list them at 850. All right. Anything you guys want me to look at right now? Yeah, BPM works, but is very slow. Like, for example, I'll show you an example of why BPM works. People obviously are doing our method we were talking about with buying the bronzes to get the objective done. So if you get at least 3 players in here, so like here I got 4, right? So eventually it'll sell for 200 coins, 400, 600, 800 eventually, plus another 300 plus there. So over 1100 coins, cost us 750. We just need those to sell. And what that takes is time and open transferless space. So in theory it works, especially if in bulk and you have enough coins to trade elsewhere. But you kind of hit a limit where it doesn't become as efficient. Should let me pick the striker spot. Also might have FIFA points for you again this year. I'll message you on Discord. Bet, brother. Alright. I'm curious to see if we win that. Can we do... What would be a nice thing to look at? What's something that people would sleep on? Maybe silver badges? Because the... What's the club item that people can't see on console that shows up as extinct? Is that badges? Can we win that? Ayy. MumboElite, MumboElite, more like Mumbo is a elite loser. I hate seeing your streams pop up on my feed. We back, baby. How I missed the bots. Welcome, buddy. All right, should we? Your mom's a bot. Should we meat watch? Let's go to players. Let's go to goalkeepers. Bronze. Can we filter by size? I'm going to take women out because I don't think there'd be any tall women keepers. Oh, so you can. Minimum height there. What's a good minimum height to put, do you think? That's a pretty good list. Interesting. So not all height matters. Well, we should check with the Gade. How much is Gade? Is he even on the market? Six, seven. Figures a step there. How to make coins with 2.3K. If you haven't done all your FC Hub coin challenges or objectives, buy now bronze rares that go for 200 within the hour. Do that 250 times. List items individually. Keep relisting stuff that you have. Get all those done, and then with those coins, just start doing daily SBCs. Not daily SBCs. Start doing like the intro SBCs and stuff. Get some of those packs. Get some of that done, and kind of just get ready for tomorrow. With just kind of getting those coins there, the basic packs, most people should be on, what would you say, like 25K? 15 to 25K for tomorrow? Yeah, you don't have to get super sweaty today. Oh, wait. No. Are silvers finally dropping a little bit? I don't want to hold too many silvers. It's like the only negative. Because I don't trust these prices once more people get on the game. Tommy! Back to Team of the Week's untradeable. Nice. 6'8 to 6'11. They're all max price. All right, one of the areas I kind of want to look at is Shadow 59th minute for like bigger clubs. Oh, Hugh, why did I look at the price? Why did I just take them? Oh. I changed my Discord. I changed my name to Ryu. I'll take a look later because I'm sharing my screen for this stream, so I don't want to expose your DMs to me, buddy. Our back and forth, if you know what I mean. Dude, low-key, there's some cards that could evo really well. It's about invest... Oh. Let me see this real quick. I don't know what they would be. There's probably a lot of people doing that, though, so I wouldn't trust prices with them. You'd probably be better off with... That's what I'm thinking. Again, all this really doesn't matter come tomorrow. Tonight, you're really not fretting over too much. Come tomorrow, all the super fun... Oh! 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 Yes! Yes! Come on! Woo! Oh, what a snipe! What a snipe! Ah! Oh my gosh! Holy coins! Oh my gosh! Oh! He's a Sunderland keeper. Sunderland's the best team in the Premier League. And he's like the perfect goalkeeper for silvers. For all the silver game modes and stuff and the silver promos. He's perfect for like silver evos. And Sunderland's first time back in the Prem in ages. So a lot of people would want to buy that card. Will he go for the price I listed? I don't know. But the fact that I got him as cheap as I did is insane. Surely this isn't another one on the market, right? Yeah. So, like, that's the sort of thing that I'm talking about when it comes to, like, Shadow 59th minute. Sorry for losing my voice there and freaking out, but I'm not really sorry. I wonder if I should keep that one. How much is Pickford going for? Does anyone know? I don't even know what Pickford's rating is, to be honest. Another human for 2K. I could probably flip that one. Just picked up a Bergstrom 6'9" La Liga goalkeeper for 50 right now. Bronze rare. Nice. I would be very cautious with your guys' flips. Because most people don't have a lot of coins. And most people aren't buying squads. So, just kind of keep that in mind. The methalyzer's still getting bought, by the way. How many do we have left? half an hour for them. Alright, so we got the rooters still going. We got the Mina. Can we do... What do you guys think the second most popular league for men's leagues would be? La Liga, maybe? Like, see, something like this could be, like, potentially good flips. Or also just, like, a complete waste of coins. So I'm really hesitant to go outside of Prem. That was a bad buy. I just didn't want to risk it. Those 59 minutes. Like something like this one, do you just go for it? Like here's an American. What about the women's Prem? A Liverpool for 650. A few Liverpools. The only one on the market. Try to flip for 800. There, they're still selling. Columba sells a little slower too, but he's going. Alright, did the Hollands go? No? They're still up? Alright, let's do bronze pack. Test the marker real quick. I wonder how good silver common goalkeeper mass investing is going to be. Especially for when we get a goalkeeper evo. I think that's going to work really well. Alright, I want to try something else too. We're going to do this with bronze rares this time. We're going to do max price 150. Minimum buy now 500. Would top nations work? No, maybe top leagues. The Eredivisie ones can't be used because you need silver or higher, right? The championship ones. Brazilian. Not a lot of Brazilians on the market, unless the filter's glitched. We'll do France. Oh, gosh. I almost bought that for 5.1k. Oh, no. That would have been bad. That would have been so bad. Let's look at English. Specifically English and off leagues. Alright, the rooters went. So can we do the compare price from here? Or does it not let us? 850. Yeah, just one available. Sick. What coins do we have left? We have... Is that 38 listings? We have the room for it right now? We do. Alright, silvers are slow to sell. Alright, we just might go back to BPM. Let's get a full transfer list. Just casually flip. Ooh, Japan. Ooh, okay. 300. Because now we just need to what? List? So this will take us all the way there. Cody, what's up, buddy? What's going on in your chat? Some troll dude. Is bronze working? In theory, yes. There comes a point where you want to stop after a certain amount because things will take a while to sell. But you should at least do the buying the bronze rares and selling them back for the coins for the objective. Yeah, mine got unlocked after like 2 hours. I did like the intro SBC. I don't know if that changed anything, but... Can you not just ban him for... You can't IP ban on YouTube. That should be a feature by now for how long YouTube's been around, but for some reason they don't have that. It would make everyone's life a lot easier because we've been dealing with this problem for now 2.5 years. There's literally nothing you can do outside of just banning each account. We had, I think, total over 500 bans over the past 2.5 years. Remember the sex bots? That was a lot of bans too. Yeah, I wouldn't do a full transfer list of the bronzes. I'd have some other stuff flipping, but I'm at the point where I just kind of want my transfer list to be as close to full as possible and just enjoy getting the coins. Honestly, what I could probably do too, for the amount of these, what's 150? 142.3. Okay. So what's that? For every 5 cards that if you bid 150 and they sell for 150, if they didn't go for the 200 buy now, every time you sell one for a 200 buy now, it'd be break even if 5 went for 150. In theory, I might just do Top Nation. Nah, that's not even worth it. I was going to say I might just do Top Nation 150 bids for bronze rares and flip them. But again, we're not trying to sweat too much. I think I'm happy with my 25-ish K going into tomorrow. How many coins are you guys on right now, or if you sold your stuff would be on? Top Nation, Top 5 League? Yeah, I was doing a lot of League 1 Frenches, and that was working well. There's a center back in that league that sells for 200 consistently. But if you're going to be working with bronzes at that point, like, I would just mix the buy nows with BPM, because look at that. Just another 1,500 coins for listing these things. Remember that too. For a bronze pack, if you're trying to get the listing challenge, especially 1,000, and you're really struggling, the amount of items you get for 750 coins, you could list every single one of those items. And if you didn't have a full transfer list and did that until it was full, and then you wanted to quick sell it after because you didn't care about like the random badge that would never sell anyways, you could then just quick sell instead of relisting it. So that'd be like my 2 cents if you guys are trying to have that help you. But yeah, basically by the time game comes out tomorrow, now that I have EA Play, I really don't have to do too much, man. Like, the coins are going to be the coins. I want to get out of the silvers before then, because I feel like the silvers are going to crash in price. I'm hoping by tomorrow we can go on to the silver common and silver rare bidding filters that we talked about in the last trading video we posted. Pinned in chat if you haven't seen it. The objectives doesn't work by me. It might not show the FC Hub is available. If it doesn't show that, if you use Pale Tools, if like behind it you see that the objectives are being completed but you can't claim them, if you click on Pale Tools will let you claim all behind it. It'll give you access to FC Hub at some point. It took like 2 hours for me. The only thing that might help with that might be the intro to SBCs. If you get that done, that's the only other thing I did before I got it. You're at 10K? You're like near 30? Yeah. Like, I'm at a good point where I kind of want to be out of a lot of this stuff too. That way once tomorrow comes, I can get a full transfer list going. Also too, do we get a... Once we're on the game, do we get a free... Do we get a free draft token? Because if I'm making good coins flipping silvers tomorrow, I'm probably just going to do some AFK drafts before stream. Especially if we have a draft token. I do a few SBCs. Yeah, I'll probably do a few SBCs off stream. Get some of this done. But yeah, essentially that's going to be it, dudes. I had a It wasn't a 40-minute video. It was a 20-minute video. Or it wasn't a 30. It was a 20. I recorded a full video of me losing my mind trying to get on. And then doing like the base. I might upload this tonight as just kind of like a quick what happened, what I did, but I don't know. I didn't really do too much in that. Does bronze pack method work? Bronze pack method always works. You just have to keep relisting. But if you're also doing bronze pack method to help you get the challenges done and milestones, it's going to be a huge help. Now, the question is for me, do I really care about trying to get 1,000 by tomorrow? I think relisting my items tonight every hour will kind of do that on its own anyways for the Premium Gold Players Pack. But I don't think that's necessarily an end-all, be-all. How many items do I have on the transfer list right now? I might just fill it up real quick. Because I don't have access to my computer for the next few hours, so get this stuff up there. You can list managers too. Can you unlock objectives? It should unlock itself. Maybe do like the intro SBC, see if that does it. If that still doesn't help, I just did Pale Tools to claim all behind the wall without it being unlocked, and I still got the stuff. But it should fix itself. Ooh, we got a bronze pack out of that. Dude, I miss bronze packs for 400 coins, man. Overpowered. Yeah, if you see a goalkeeper, I'm just going to get in the habit of always checking a goalkeeper's price. Is Pale Tools bannable? I've used Pale Tools every single year for the past 3 years. 3 games now. I've had 0 bans for using it for pack creating purposes and speeding up opening a pack. I just wouldn't snipe with it. I know 0 people who've gotten banned using Pale Tools in the same ways over the past 3 years. But there's always a risk, but it's an extension, so I don't know how they could ban you. EA literally gave credit to Pale Tools as a form of inspiration. Why is he 550 plus? We'll take that though. Alright, what do we got? 87. Should we do... I'm kind of... What do we get in this? Some kits. How many players? 1, 2, 3, 4... 700. Okay. Should we risk a silver pack? Should we just open a silver pack right now and see what we can get in it? Not this one, not the preview one. Why did my friend get 1,000 coins when he logged into the web app? Probably one of these challenges. Was it 1,500 coins or was it specifically 1,000? How many FC points you loading up? Be honest. Me? 0 outside of the pre-order. I don't want to spend money on the game. Whether or not we give you guys FIFA points or people want us to give us FIFA points for content could be a different thing. But me, myself, I don't plan on loading up any myself. Alright, we're going to end with this, boys. 3,750 coins. Eredivisie player right off the rip. Already money. He's extinct. Now, do I actually think he's that price? No. What are Eredivisie's minimum? Are they like 1,400? I'll do like a 900 soft. We'll do 650 for the bad ones. So what was that? 4 players, so minimum 650, 1326. All right, that's not going to sell. Anything here of value? Red Bulls kit, maybe? 250. Ooh. Maybe something like that. Red and blue, does that have any value? Maybe. Not many on there. We'll do 800. You know what? We'll just list these as well. Because why not? So the rest. Sweet. So that's where I'm at. We'll have stuff continue to sell. We just had that bronze sell for 550. The other ones go for that. This is what we're currently working with. A little over 1,000 liquid coins. Once I sell all this stuff, I should have 25 to 30K. Would be my estimation for where we're at. Yeah, if you guys did enjoy the stream today, do me a favor, smack the like button, subscribe if you're new. We will be back tomorrow, 4 hours after new content. And for some of you, it might be tomorrow already, so Thursday, 4 hours after new content. If it is actually 10 hours for the EA play, I plan to, after the stream, because I'll be live for probably 2.5 hours tomorrow. I'm going to go out to dinner with some mates. And then after that, I might come back for a later stream. Because the game will come out even after EA Play for me at 11 p.m. Central Time. But my plan is to get a trading video up Friday if I can. Get a trading video up Saturday. Get a trading video up Thursday. Get a trading video up each of those days. And then stream. I have off of work Friday. I have nothing going on all weekend, and then Monday I took off, so a lot of Friday, a lot of Monday will be long streams, a lot of streaming throughout the weekend. There's no reason in my head we shouldn't have hundreds of thousands of coins and be at over 1 million coins by, did I put that too low? That went for 600, probably could have went for a few thousand. Should I spend them on online draft, offline draft, or packs? I'm going to experiment off a stream tomorrow with offline draft AFK for you guys. So if you want to experiment with the online ones, one thing I do recommend, if you are going to use coins or your draft tokens or your FIFA points for draft, if you're doing anything, take note of the packs you're getting in draft and how many wins. I want to start putting together a database of all the potential combos. I know someone's going to upload it eventually, but right now I don't see one. So I'd like to get an idea of like what you guys are getting. I'm going to crash out. Just got Gabriel and Enzo Fernandez on my alt. Both are untradeable. RIP. Yeah, I guess, so what's the best value? I would say, honestly, my thing would be use your FIFA points that you have consistently on the premium version of the pass, the battle pass, whatever you call this, the season. Because I don't think this year coins are going to be made back from this as easily. So with the 2,000 you get now, does the pre-order also give you a free premium? Or do you have to use your points to get the premium with the pre-order? I can't remember. But I would use the points you continue getting on this, and I'd leave the leftover points for the next one. I would not want to spend 500k on this. You get the first one free? Okay, so if you get the first one free, kind of experiment to see with the tradable packs what you end up getting. And obviously you can calculate like the value of the untradable stuff too if that's worth it to you. And you plan on using it if it's your favorite team. But I think the value for this pass FIFA point wise is infinitely better than the coin value of this. Would you guys agree with that? But the first 2,000, that's what I'm saying. I would save the 2,000 you have for the next one if you get this one free, because I wouldn't want to spend 500k on the next one if it's going to be similar for tradable packs. I wouldn't take that risk. Most people spend their FIFA points that they get early on things to help them make some coins. I feel like most of you have no problem making your first initial 15k on the web app. And then after that, it's going to be super easy to make hundreds of thousands of coins. So, if you didn't want to, obviously use it for the following season, the next best thing would probably be online draft, in my opinion. You got a Discord server? Yep. Discord server's in the description, or !Discord in chat. What's the best method for coins? Ash, if you guys want to know how to make tons of coins this week, the pinned video is going to help you out a ton. If you want to know specifically for the web app, you can just kind of go through the stream. We were talking about that. Make sure you get your FC Hub milestones completed. That was the main one. The transfer mastery. Buy bronze rares that sell within the hour for 200 coins. Buy them for 200. Take the 10 coin loss in each one. Get your 25 listings. Get your 50 listings. Or get the buy nows of them. Get the coins that come with it. And then also the listings. Do a little bit of BPM. See if you get any pack luck from your opening packs. That's all you really need to do for today. I wouldn't sweat much past that. So that silver pack might end up being good profit for us. I might do another silver pack later. You got Pedri in your preview. How do I make 7.5k? If you got it in your preview, you'll be on the game before it goes away tomorrow, would be my guess, right? You have 3k coins. I just told you how to make basically 15k. Go do your transfer market masteries. Buy bronze rares that sell within the hour, or mainly sell within the hour for 200. Buy them for 200. Take the 10 coin loss. Get all these completed. All these bonus coins. You'll be good to go. All right, I got to head out. I got a dinner to go to, boys. Take it easy. We'll see you tomorrow.